It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here we can check out the story for Malik Beasley.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Ivy and Hardaway Jr., they're the 2 and the 3. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. And for the Grizzlies, Smart and Bane on the wing. Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Pippen in at the point guard position. With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, B.A., I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
Now here's Bane. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Denver. Clark with a screen on Harris. Here's Jackson. The rebound by Detroit. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Yeah, it's not always just about free throw shooting, but it can be a large factor and disrupt your confidence.
Bane against Hardaway. Here's Duren. And Clark with a block. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And he recovers it. 2 on the clock. Harris misses. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Smart passes to Clark. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul. At the line for 1.
And that one misses. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Harris outside. Ivy outside. Pass to Cunningham. Harris outside. Hardaway with a screen on Jackson. Here's Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not much you can do defensively. When Tobias is covered, he's still finding ways to score.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Bane. Back to Smart. Jackson outside. Pass to Bane. The 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Duren the screen. From the baseline. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Pistons, currently 7th in the conference, hoping to string together some more wins.
Well, I think for the Pistons, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
Clark, no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Ivy. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago. 6 to shoot. Outside Hardaway. Let's go with a 3. The offensive rebound. Ivy passes to Duren. Harris against Jackson. Goes back up. Smart grabs the miss. Memphis leading by 3. Pass to Clark. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Clark's got his second basket on the night.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Ivy outside. Cunningham outside. Now Hardaway, guarded by Bain. Duran in the high post. Harris outside. Pass to Hardaway. Puts up a 3. The Pistons rebound. Smart against Ivy to win the drought. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. And it's Bain with the ball for Memphis. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Yeah, they got swept by a team that was also struggling last season.
Jackson with a screen on Ivy. Bain, the pass to Jackson. And the shot's good.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Ivy. Stolen by Jackson. From deep, Bain. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 8 rebounds in the game. Harris outside. Cunningham outside. Duran in the post. Clark covers. Duran, the pass to Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Duran, the screen. Another shot. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
And it's 6'10". Jalen Duran is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Now here's Ivy. He's scoreless. Pass to Cunningham. And here's Harris outside. Pure from three-point range.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
Pippen, pass to Smart. Bain with it. Shot is up. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart has got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. And now a moment for the 2K leaderboards. The top scoring teams in the NBA. Memphis, 4th.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Harris outside. Back to Ivy. Duran, the screen. To the middle. And the dunk by Duran.
Oh, a strong finisher at the rim. That's Jalen Duran.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Clark outside. Pass to Wells. And here's Jackson. There's the screen. There's the 3. Duran with the rebound. Duran's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Ivy. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
When asked about Desmond Bain, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bain said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Graham.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
That free throw good from Cunningham. Brent, he might be a year or two away, but it's all starting to come together for Cade Cunningham.
Well, B.A., the playmaking is certainly there. His vision on the floor, knowing where his teammates are. He's picking and choosing his spots a little bit better offensively to try to dominate 6 or 8 minute sections of the game. So Cade Cunningham is continuing to grow.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league. And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Now here's Cunningham. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. And it's blocked by Clark. Bain against Ivy. Jackson outside. Pass to Pippen. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive board. Jackson, the pass to Pippen. Outside Bain. From behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Bain's got 8.
And I like that there. I mean, get Bain something in rhythm.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Clark. Aldama comes in for Bain. And it's Kennard in for Pippen. Pistons trail by 3. Sasser with the ball. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from deep. There's a screen. Pass to Aldama. Kennard outside. The 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Sasser gets the bucket. Sasser's gotten his second bucket of the game. And Memphis shooting just 38% so far in this one. Now here's Kennard. Sasser defending. Now here's Kennard. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. He was all alone on that one.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
Pass to Harris. Beasley outside. Sasser outside. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Sasser's got 7.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Jackson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Jackson's got his second bucket on the night. Sasser outside. Pass to Beasley. Fires from deep. The rebound by Edey. Memphis leading. To the inside. Picked it out of midair. Here's Harris. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He has 7.
Tobias Harris getting a little bit creative, finding some room on the inside and keeping the defense guessing with that shot attempt.
Here's Wells. 8 points in his last time out. Pass to Edey. And Stewart over to help. Shot clock at 5. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Four on the clock. Kennard for 3. And the three-pointer goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And if the defense is going to shut down one thing with Kennard, I'd start with the three-point shooting.
Harris outside. Misses the 3. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Now here's Kennard. Guarded closely. Aldama outside. Pass to Kennard. Picked by Aldama. To the paint. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Kennard making a good read that time, and he's an underrated playmaker.
Sasser outside. Here's Holland. Back to Stewart. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, at 6'8", 250, Isaiah Stewart, that's a lot of man to handle.
It's his first trip to the line.
Isaiah Stewart. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
So much about Stewart comes through his toughness, and you get physical with him. He has no problem getting physical right back.
Second free throw, no good.
And you like how open Stewart has been to evolving his skill set, doing more to space the floor, experimenting with his shot, and trying to modernize his approach as a big to the game.
Beasley for 3. No good. Desmond Bane getting it done for Memphis. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Pistons trail by 3. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. They've got Thompson, Isaiah Stewart out there with Holland. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Hardaway in at the 2-guard spot. Launches a 3, sinks the tray.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. Feels like he could score from anywhere.
Beasley against Smart. Pulls it in from the elbow. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Beasley. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Unloads from 13. Hardaway, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Smart up top. He's guarded by Beasley. Kennard outside. Clock at 6. Smart for 3. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons trailing. The 3 from Thompson. Doesn't go that time.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Wells, the pass to Smart. Kennard outside. Takes the three. The rebound by Detroit. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Hardaway. They get it back. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Pistons, Tim Hardaway Jr. At the line for 1.
One shot.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, BA, a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Konchar's checked in. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Beasley against Smart. Pass to Holland. Back to Beasley. Here's Holland, guarded by Aldama. Hardaway, a good look. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Beasley against Smart. Aldama outside. Pass to Konchar. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Thompson. And he stays with it. Back to Konchar. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Thompson. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Detroit.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
The first free throw is good. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, BA. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Last season was tough for the Pistons, Brent, setting an NBA record by losing 28 games in a row.
BA, I'm a glass half full guy. I'm going to go on the bright side. Look at their core. It's led by Cade Cunningham. This guy is ultra talented. He's still in his early 20s. They have a lot of young talent on the roster. They're going to be better, and they play way better in the second half of the year. So how's that for some positivity?
Now here's Smart. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. 5 on the clock. Over Beasley. Smart with the bucket. Smart's got 4 points now in the quarter. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Thompson with it. Konchar covers. Thompson passes to Hardaway. Crafty move. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It feels like he can take on anyone on the inside. Hardaway Jr. loved the aggressive attitude there.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
That one's good from Hardaway. And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles, and then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
Williams is checked in for the Pistons. Hardaway hits them both.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Pass to Wells. Up and over Hardaway. Hardaway grabs the board.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Williams. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Wells, and he banks in the layup. Wells has got 5 points. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Here's Holland. No made baskets yet. Pass to Hardaway. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And here's what Memphis' schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago going up against the Bulls.
And for their matchup with Detroit, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
And he makes a first. Both teams deciding to change it up. So he gets them both. Now Kennard. Pass to Bane. 4-3. Gets the 3-ball to go. He's got 11.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now here's Cunningham. Last game, 26 points for him. And the dunk by Duren.
Knowing his role, paying dividends there for Duren.
Memphis has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Edey. Outside Bane. The 3-ball. And another 3 for Memphis.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Beasley with it. Duren with a screen on Bane. Beasley, the pass to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there. Would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
The 3 from Bane. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Cunningham on the wing. Defended by Kennard. Beasley against Bane. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, swiped away. And here's Kennard. Down low. Beasley against Bane. Comes up empty down low. And here's Thompson for 3. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Bane. Here's Edey. Up and in on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Beasley with it. The 3 is up. Conchar pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Kennard. Clark outside. Back to Kennard. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Thompson. Still no points. Cunningham on the wing. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And you've got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Kennard. Tobias Harris checked in for Detroit. Ivy comes in for Beasley. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Smart's checked in for Memphis. Hardaway's checked in for Detroit. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Memphis, they're in 8th place with plenty of games to be played.
Right now for the Grizzlies, they're sort of where we expected them to be at this point. A tough opponent, but not a team that you fear.
And based on their early returns, it's really hard to see that position changing very much in one direction or another. I see them as a team that's right there in the middle of the pack, but not one that's ready to make any leap this year.
For three, here's Harris. Buries it from 3. Harris has got 10.
Well, early in his career, defenses challenged Tobias Harris to take this shot. Now they don't want him to, for good reason.
Now here's Jackson. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Smart left side. Pass to Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Detroit. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Pippen. He's watched by Cunningham. Pippen, pass to Jackson. Smart with the ball. The 3 from Bain. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Well, Brent, the 23-24 Pistons tied an NBA record by losing 23 straight. One bright spot, however, was Jalen Duren.
Well, the bright spot, BA, would be that you wouldn't mention that again. So let's just forget about that and put it behind us. But Jalen Duren did have some moments. He averaged a double-double that season at just 20 years of age. So the sky is still the limit for this young, big, physical player.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Tobias Harris, shooting 1.
One shot.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
Clark outside. And the layup is good off the glass. Clark's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Pass to Hardaway. Clock at 4. Kept alive. Here's Duren. And that one's long. The Grizzlies have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Pippen, pass to Jackson. Now Clark. Now Bain. There's the triple. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Harris outside. And they double up Harris. Back to Cunningham. To the paint. Here's Duren. And it's blocked by Clark. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Harris. 13 points in the game. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. Here's the floater. The rebound by Detroit. Ivy outside. Pass to Cunningham. A minute 6 left in the second quarter. Memphis leading by 5. Outside Bain. Now here's Smart. Clark outside. Jackson with it. Smart passes to Clark. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bain. Bain with another miss. Pistons trail by 5. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Brandon Clark. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Tobias Harris at the line for 1.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Harris.
They've been tremendous from the line tonight. They need to keep drawing fouls, stay on the front foot, and hopefully get to the stripe more often.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That one's good from Bain on the assist from Jackson. Bain's got 22.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Harris finds Hardaway. Second chance shot, and that one's good. Cunningham's got 6. Fires away from way outside, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so a close game as we half a play. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 2. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Just ignite our pace. You know, everything starts with our defense. Can we pick up our activity? We got to get some stops. Got to keep them off the free throw line. We got to get out and run. They're showing a great crowd in the paint, but just trust the pass. Everyone's got to trust each other, get multiple actions, get some good looks, and hopefully they fall for us.
High expectations for Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Please direct your attention to Singapore. And get ready for the fan on courtside. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for our contestant.
Hello, everybody. So far, a fairly even game for the Memphis Grizzlies through the first 2 quarters.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
I think for Memphis, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 2-point game. Smart and Bane on the wing. Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Pippen in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Now here's Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. For the tie. Can't hit that one. And the Grizzlies shooting the ball at 48% so far. The 3 from Bane. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And he lobs it up. Clark, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it. But you got to like his choice right there to go hard to the rack. Took it right at the teeth of the defense.
Here's Pippen. He's watched by Cunningham. Pippen, pass to Clark. To the inside. Here's Bane. The rebound by Detroit. Hardaway's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
We talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Duren, the pass to Hardaway. Back to Duren. Harris against Bane. For the lead. Smart grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Bane. Oh, great D that time from Harris.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Fires the 3. Cook it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Well, he's an efficient scorer in this one. Harris can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Here's Pippen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Duren. Cunningham outside. Back to Ivy. Harris outside. 5 to shoot. Duren the screen from deep. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Here's Pippen, pounded by Harris. Outside Bane, jacks up a 3. Duren with a rebound.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Now here's Cunningham. Give him 8. And here's Harris outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight. Clark outside. Inside. Here's Smart. Oh, my goodness. Smart with a tough finish.
And don't judge Smart by his size. A little physicality isn't enough to stop him.
Pass to Duren. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And the 3 off target. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Here's Pippen. Now here's Bane. Up and over Hardaway. And it's Harris with the rebound.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Now here's Ivy. Still without a bucket. Hardaway with a screen on Smart. And it's Ivy penetrating. And here's Cunningham outside. The 3-ball, no problem for Cade.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Bane. To the middle. Pippen, pass to Jackson. To the inside. Here's Pippen. He's watched by Cunningham. From deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris with it. 22 points for him. Duren, the screen. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. This one for 3. That's good from Hardaway on the assist by Duren. Hardaway's got 13 now.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Smart against Ivy. Smart left side. And another miss by Memphis. Detroit leading by 8. Ivy right side. Over Smart. Ivy's shot is off. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility. But I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Harris finds Cunningham. Second shot opportunity. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Brandon Clark.
And Duren doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. First one falls for him.
As of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Beasley comes in for Cunningham. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, Jalen Duren has a nice game. He plays a lot in the box where he's going to rebound. He's going to be an interior scorer, and his instincts are there as well.
And over the last 10 games, these are the guys who have been the most aggressive going after rebounds. Boy, you got to appreciate that effort. Fourth, Jalen Duren.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Detroit leading by 4. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
It's time for game time. Did you see us on the big screen? Then you know what to do. Show us your move. Way to go, everyone. Let's get it for you.
Pass to Hardaway. Now here's Beasley, defended by Smart. Harris outside. From outside the arc. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Pistons lead by 6.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Kennard outside. Clark with a screen on Hardaway. To the paint. Uneasy 2 on the layup. Clark's got 8.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Now here's Beasley. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Duren. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway from outside. Fires in the triple. He's got 16.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Now Kennard. Jackson surveying the D. Shoots over Holland. Wells, the pass to Kennard. Here's Wells, pounded by Harris. Jackson can't get it to go. Detroit leading by 7. Pass to Duren. Outside Hardaway. And there's the screen. He shoots. Memphis with a rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Kennard. Jackson with it. Jackson the screen. Kennard passes to Jackson. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Here's Harris. The 15-footer is good. And now a 9-point Detroit lead.
Tobias Harris becoming better and better from that range.
Kennard outside. Back to Smart. Holland with a rebound. Detroit leading by 9. Baseline try. Harris misses.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Jackson finds Smart. Kennard for 3. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart has got his 4th assist in this one.
This guy can flat out shoot it. Kennard comfortable anywhere on the floor at any moment.
Now here's Beasley. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The baseline J. Harris misses. Grizzlies trail by 6. Smart up top. He's guarded by Beasley. Duren against Clark. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. From outside, off the mark.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Beasley against Smart. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edie's checked in for Clark. Aldama comes in for Kennard. And it's Conchar in for Smart. Memphis with the ball. Pass to Wells. Now Jackson. Over Harris. Jackson can't get it to go.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris, just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man.
Here's Wells. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Pass to Conchar. Picked by Aldama. Conchar, left side. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. There's Jackson with the 3. The rebound by Detroit. Stewart's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
The way they've been chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable. Getting them lots of second chance looks at the basket, too.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And Brent, 2 of the best athletes in the league are brothers, Asar and Amin Thompson.
These guys are absolutely off the charts in terms of their elite ability to get up off the floor. And Asar came in a little less heralded than his brother, but he might have a slight advantage in a very important category, and that's shooting the ball. The steady hand of the lefty Luke Kennard there, and he's able to do it with the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Luke Kennard taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Kennard out there to help space the floor with that kind of range.
Both good from the line that time.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Kennard against Beasley. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter here. Out to the wing. Fontecchio, the pass to Thompson. Beasley for 3. Memphis with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Kennard. Give him 8 points now. Shoots over Holland. And again it's Memphis missing.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
It's now time
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Holland out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Asar Thompson. Then there's Simone Fontecchio. And it's Beasley in at the 1. Here's Edey. And he gets it to go.
And good vision from Kennard there, just spotting the shooter who's ready to knock it down.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Now Beasley. Pass to Holland. Back to Beasley. Here's Holland. Guarded by Aldama. Beyond the arc. Cleared away by Wells. Wells has got 4 rebounds now. Now Kennard. Here's Edey. Aldama outside. Conchar outside. Free throw line jumper. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that
At the
foul.
line for your Grizzlies, Jeff Conchar. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Williams is checked in for Kennard. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Williams is checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Fontecchio outside, 3-pointer. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Grizzlies trail by 5. And here's Conchar. Pass to Aldama. From downtown. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thompson passes to Williams. Now here's Beasley. 5 on the clock. Here's Fontecchio. And again, no good by Detroit. Memphis shooting 40% from the field in this one. Inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Memphis making a switch here. Laravia's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Holland, he's checked in for Beasley. Now here's Williams. Conchar covers. Down low. Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Isaiah Stewart rocking the rim.
Grizzlies trail by 7. Conchar outside. Here's Edey. Stewart defends. Pass to Aldama. Conchar outside. Just 5 on the clock. They set the screen. Over Williams. Misses off the right iron. Detroit leading by 7. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
His 3rd personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Williams. Shooting 1.
free throw drops for Williams. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Aldama. Here's Edey. Stewart defends. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Outside, Williams. Here's Stewart. Fires for three. That one is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Aldama. For three. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
Shooting for Detroit, Holland at the line for three.
He misses the free throw. Bane, he's checked in for Memphis. Kate Cunningham's checked in for the Pistons. Good on the second one. And he gets it back. Thompson, a screen on Bane. Here's Stewart. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Aldama. Grizzlies trail by 9. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Count the basket. Edey's got 6 in the quarter.
And what I like about Bane, he sees the floor well, and he's so unselfish.
Now here's Cunningham. Stewart, right side. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
To the middle. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Cunningham against Bane. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Stewart. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. John Conchar picks one up.
Stewart not shy, getting in there to draw fouls and make the defense smother him. He can take that.
All right, Brent, what do you see in Isaiah Stewart's game?
Well, coming in, he's always been that junkyard dog mentality, right? Try to play physical, rebound, bump guys around. But there's a little bit more to Isaiah Stewart in the way that he can shoot the basketball, expanding his range and knocking down some three-pointers. So some flexibility and some creativity on the offensive end.
Both teams will make substitutions. Stewart hits them both. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Jalen Duren, he's checked checked in for Stewart. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Count it.
Rising to the challenge, good coverage won't alter Smart's selection.
Cunningham, a screen on Smart. And here's Ivy from the arc. Drains the triple.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Clark. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Duren. Smart grabs the miss. Smart's got 4 rebounds in the game. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Second team foul. At the line for Memphis. Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Bane, no good on that one.
And such a unique player. Bane is a powerful guard with an incredibly soft touch.
Hardaway, the pass to Cunningham. Back to Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Hardaway's got 9 points now in the second half. Grizzlies trail by 9. Jackson outside. Smart outside. 3-pointer. Rebound Detroit. It's stolen by Smart. Pass to Clark. Jackson with it. Pounded by Harris. Jackson the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Pippen, the pass to Jackson. Over Harris. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Now here's Cunningham. Fires from 14. And there's another one for the Pistons.
A good eye from the mid-range. It's part of what makes Cunningham so dangerous.
Here's Smart. Outside Bane. And he drops it in from the low post. Bane's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Clark on the double to the inside. And stolen by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, pretty fearless move by Bane, making sure he gets the shot off.
Desmond Bane taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That one's off. He hits the second from the line.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Cunningham. Kicks it out to Hardaway from the arc. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Grizzlies trail by 8. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Cunningham. Smart passes to Pippen. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Here's Cunningham. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 8.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Clark with a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Jackson. Over Harris. Good D by Harris.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And here's Duren. Clark covers. Duren, the pass to Ivy. Cunningham outside. Clock at 6. From about 16. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Some retro action from Kate Cunningham, the mid-range J.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Okay, fans, make some noise for your Grizzlies and some more cheers for your Grizzlies Breakers. Give them a hand.
Harris against Jackson. From deep, Payne. He drops it from range. Payne's got 33.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Now here's Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Cunningham into the lane. Uses the glass on the layup.
And that's some force coming from your 6'7", 6'8" point guard. That's tough to stop.
Payne surveying the D. Jackson with a screen on Hardaway. And the basket by Payne.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
With the floater. And it's Cunningham missing. Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Smart. Here's Pippen. On the wing, Bane. 1:21 left to play in the fourth quarter. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Bane's got 16 points here in the second half. Cunningham outside. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Shooting for the choke. Kate Cunningham at the line for one.
See the raw talent that Kate Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big, big things.
Here's Pippen. And the basket by Bane. Bane's got 40 points.
Oh, a guy you can trust in the big moments. Bane is a very consistent shot.
Here's Cunningham. Rebounded by Pippen. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Here's Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with a 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
15-5. At the line for the Pistons. 2 shots.
the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
And the hope is that Ivy in the offseason attacked his free throw shooting. This has been a weak spot in his game.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Timeout call, Memphis. They're losing by 7. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Jackson outside. Takes a 3. Detroit with a rebound. So it's Detroit picking up the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll do it, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our